Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know.
Subscribe to Master J and turn on that notification bell so you won't miss any of his fired uploads.
The Celtics, the Boston Celtics, the team that just made the conference final, the Eastern Conference Finals last season, versus the Miami Heat. And, we ask ourselves, what happened? They were supposed to be the one who beat the Heat and potentially versus the Lakers at the NBA Finals, but they lost at a disappointment of 4-2. And, so we're looking at this year. How good are they this year? They made a lot of major changes. And so in today's video, we'll be breaking down how good are they this year. They didn't make a lot of changes, so will they have playoff success? Will they be even great in the regular season? What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, guys, into another video. And today, it's been a good day. But before we start, as always, can we get to 1,000 subscribers? That is my new goal, and if we can get there very quick, if the people who watches the videos, who doesn't subscribe, we'll get there, really help a lot. And for the people who are new, my name is Master J. I make NBA breakdown content, like breaking down trades, teams, players, and more. And what you're waiting for, guys? Just please press subscribe and really help a lot. It's that easy. So the Boston Celtics, and so they didn't make a lot of major changes. We all know that. Let's take a look at the offseason moves they made, and as we can see, they signed Tristan Thompson free agency. A starter center. Now that gives the big argument, the decision on who's starting. Daniel Tice for Tristan Thompson. Then they signed Jeff Teague, a great backup point guard. He can run the offense. They signed Aaron Nesmith, the best three-point shooter of this draft, actually. Peyton Pritchard, never watched the guy yet, but I'm really sure he's promising. Same for Yamadar. They drafted those two guys, and they lost Gordon Hayward, which hurts. They lost him for nothing. He was potentially, talked that they might use him for a trade for Indiana, to get Miles Turner, but that didn't happen. He went to Charlotte Hornets. Hayward obviously, went to the Hornets, and it wasn't obvious, you know what I mean. He wasn't happy, he wanted out, so he went to the Hornets, and he's looking like he can be back to his all-star self, which sucks for a Celtics fan because he never fulfilled the potential in Boston. But with Hayward out, he leaves a lot of money on the table for the Celtics. They lost Brad Wanamaker, not a big deal. They got Jeff Teague, an upgrade over him, and they lost Vincent Poirier. They also lost NS Canners, now 2 centers out. But let's take a look at their lineup. So with their potential lineup, this is what I think potentially they'll put. Now, obviously, Kemba at the point guard position. We got Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Daniel Tice. Now, nothing really has changed. They didn't make much major moves, but as we can see, Daniel Tice, I think they will start Daniel Tice, but they had success with him, and he's pretty good. So I think for now, he will be on the starting lineup, but I think, maybe later in the season, Tristan Thompson might be there. I don't know that much yet, but in the bench, they got Jeff Teague. That's great backup right there. Romeo Langford, he has lots to prove. And Aaron Nesmith, now, he could play the shooting guard position, but they don't really have much, depth in the small forward position. So Aaron Nesmith plays there. Then we got Robert Williams at power, and then we got Tristan Thompson now. But the thing is that Kemba will be missing the beginning of the season, and same for Tristan Thompson. So I don't know how that'll play out, but I expect them, to play still great not as great in the beginning of the season, but then they'll catch up eventually later in the season. Now, what do you guys think? Think that Boston will do? How far will they get in the conference? How successful will they be? Please comment down below and let me know. And I personally think that they won't do better, but they won't regress. In fact, I personally think that they're just gonna stay where they are at either the fourth or third conference, and that's now ESPN. For the prediction for the East, they have the Celtics at third. They think that they'll be in the third conference, but in my prediction, I think that. Well, actually, before I do, I think this is a good prediction. The Celtics won't do as great and not as good, but I think that they'll be back at the fourth, because with Kemba out and Tristan Thompson out in the beginning of the season. Now, don't get me wrong. The Celtics will do it with the superstar emergence of Jason Tatum. Jaylen Brown's definitely going to be an all-star next season, and the season's only going to start like in a week later, and we're excited to see what the Celtics can do, and I'm really sure they can. They're gonna exceed our expectation. I hope they do, and I think they will, and maybe do better than as we thought. Now with Kemba out, that will hurt. I wonder who they're gonna start. I mean, I can see them start Jeff T, but I think that's the best. Unless they'll sign the best point guard they can sign is it's not much. They can try to sign Jeremy Lin if they want. He's still open for free agency. Now that leads to our final question: will they have playoff success? Now, I think they will, but I won't say they will make the NBA Finals. Now, there is a way they could turn this around and make the NBA Finals, but I think they'll potentially get to the second round, but maybe the NBA, the Eastern Conference Final again. But the Eastern Conference Final, it's not as tough as the Western, but it is getting a little tough there. So, but anything can happen in this league. If you guys are still here while the music's being cued, please check out these two videos. I know you guys will like it. And also, please subscribe. It will really help a lot. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Get you back up again. The things you'll try. I think that you won't regret. We are kings of the world. And tonight it's a big girl. We are kings of the world. And anywhere we go.